for your body and mind got me feeling for more. You're so tempting. You're so tempting.
Oh, shit, I moved to what I was doing. YouTube. I came up with a Halified talk session. And this is from personal experience. So I'm going to speak on it from a personal experience situation. How many of y'all have been in a relationship with someone who was abused by the person they was in the relationship with previous to before you? How did you deal with that? How did you cope with being with someone like that? Not only that, have you ever been the person that's witnessing the person going through the abusiveness, and then somehow y'all end up meeting, and once you and that person met, all of a sudden it goes from friendship to a relationship? The reason why I ask that is because I've been in that situation myself. Matter of fact, the situation has, this is how I met my girlfriend. And, but it's crazy because when how I met her was, I was supposed to be spending 1 week at my cousin's house with her. She asked me to spend a week with her because she didn't know nobody. She just moved into town or whatnot. And I was the only person that knew how to get around Greenville. So what happened was, a week turned into a month. And so I'm outside chilling one day, and the guy that like my cousin said, well, I know someone who knows, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, make a long story short, she was walking across the field one day to the apartment where she stayed. And when the guy that knew her had called her over. And we exchanged a few words, hey, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. You know how the story goes. At the time, she was with that person. And after we met, we talked or whatever, we met, you know what I'm saying, we smoked or whatever with each other. She turned around, and a week later, you know what I'm saying, it was like before Halloween, as a matter of fact, she had came to one of my friend's house, and I happened to be in there. I didn't even look her way, nothing like that. I was just sitting there chilling. And she had called me out after she left out my friend's house. She told my friend to call me outside. And then she started talking to me and told me that, you know what I'm saying, her friend, her ex or whatever, had just broke up or whatever. And she wanted somebody to kick it with. So she called me and wanted to talk and hang out with me. You know what I mean? So we got to hanging out, talking. Weeks go by, we being friends, you know what I'm saying? And I guess because the fact that I was someone different from what she was used to dealing with, and she was already vulnerable, I guess it kind of had a part to do with how we ended up together. Of course, one day we ended up between the marijuana and us sitting in the house by ourselves talking. One thing led to another. And at the time, like I said, I had been celibate for 7 years since I was 18. And then I hadn't had sex with nobody at all, period. Not even myself. So, real talk. So, it was like, okay, cool. I met her. We ended up together. November 4th is our 1 year anniversary or whatever. But it's like, she was scarred from that relationship so bad that she really can't put her all into me like she would want to, because she's been hurt from the previous relationship. And me being the person I am, you know what I'm saying, you can't be a Superman to everybody. And I'm like, kind of like dealing with it. I dealt with it, blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? We're going through the problems together. And it's like, the relationship between me and her It's good. It's great. I have a wonderful relationship with my baby. You know what I mean? And me and her, we go through our ups and downs, but the thing is, I know she still got that scorn cloud held over her head. And I'm like this. I hadn't been in a relationship since I was 18 years old. And so it was like, well, I ain't gonna say I haven't been in a relationship. I have been. Let me take that back. I'm sorry. I have been in a relationship, but not intimate with no one. And so when I met her and got intimate with her, my feelings started evolving. You know what I mean? Because see, I'm in a relationship where, you know what I'm saying, I already know what I want because I hadn't put myself in a predicament where I would be scorned. And now I get her, and she's hurt, and I'm not, and I'm ready to take certain levels in certain parts of our relationship to different levels, and she's not, because she's still trying to get over all the stuff she's been through previously. I mean, how do people deal with that? How do y'all deal with it? I mean, folks, tell me, how would y'all deal with the situation? I just want to know. That was just a situation that, you know, just happened. It really wasn't planned. I didn't plan to be with her. She didn't plan to be with me. We was all in the back of our mind. It was just we friends, somebody we could kick it with, hang with, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nothing physical was ever crossed my mind. It had never. But you know what I'm saying? In the midst of everything getting caught up, you know what I'm saying? Things happen, and that's what happened between the both of us. And I just want to know from some people, how do y'all handle that situation? Would you deal with it, or would you not deal with it, or would you know what I'm saying, if you were to get caught up in it like that? People who have been in a relationship with someone who's abusive, because the person she was with was a real asshole, if you ask me. I don't like the nigga to this day because that, you know, you're not supposed to, I don't care, you a male, female, I don't care. The fact remains, if you gonna be a stud and you gonna play that male role, don't put your hands on the female. And females, keep your hands off of the stud. Don't provoke them. Because the fact remains, at the end of the day, you look at it this way, we're both women. And you are both allowed to get your ass whipped. That's how I look at it. So if you don't want me putting your hands on me, put my hands on you, then don't provoke me, don't push me. But I'm the type of person, I don't care what you do, I'm not gonna hit you, period. You can push me all you want to. And I'm not gonna do it. But yeah. How will y'all deal with that? Tell me. Send some video responses. Oh yeah, by the way, who has entered the television? Welcome to my television.
I went to the freak on the dance hall, freak on the floor.